Shalom again, friends, and welcome to episode 2 of the Behemoth Analysis, a series where we look at all the things you need to know to beat the shit out of certain behemoths. Today we'll be looking at the Drask, that annoying alligator fucker with all the hip checks. So right off the bat, let's take a look at how you can counter that really annoying check of his. It's pretty subtle, but the way I identify this attack coming is his head will glean over to where he's about to charge and his body will arc in the opposite direction. Here's another example, but in real time. A general tidbit of advice I give is to bring a bladed weapon. Cutting off his tail reduces his general size and makes his hitboxes smaller. If you dodge and the tail is there, you'll still get hit. However, beyond just dodging, you want to actually make sure you dodge at least toward the Drask. If you dodge away from the Drask, you're giving the Drask spacing. And when the Drask has optimal space, that's where it really shines, because it fucking shoots you.
Headshot.
I feel this monster is a good conglomeration of all of the features that make this different from Monster Hunter in Dauntless, as this monster kind of prioritizes using your iframes to stick close and being over-aggressive. If you're not aggressive enough, and he gains enough distance, he's just gonna fucking shoot you.
Headshot.
To dodge it, you just have to restrain on dodging for like a second, but that doesn't make it any less frustrating to be pepper sprayed by some kind of fucking alligator from 50 miles away. So don't let him get far. If you follow my advice and stick to trying to cut the tail to reduce the hitbox and staying aggressive, he'll start using moves that try to prevent you from doing so. Such examples include the tailspin. It's not exactly a subtle animation, as the tail just kinda screams it's gonna be hitting you, so just dodge through it. If you need an animation to identify the tailspin coming, watch his head. The head rises in the direction the tail will be spinning toward. Keep in mind that's under the impression that your camera will let you see his head. Even if you dodge the tailspin though, remember to be on your toes, because the Drask has a fast-hitting wide sweep move that can follow it if you're at its front, which is the front sweep. A front sweep is, surprisingly, a sweep to the front. Either dodge through it or to the opposite arm to avoid it. It punishes over-aggression and staying toward his front. I would argue that this move is actually a blessing in disguise because it conditions you to stay away from his front. It's fast-hitting, sweeping, and very annoying, but you know what else comes from his front? The fucking gun. In its own subtle way, the Drask is giving you good advice. Don't stand in front of a fucking gun, it will kill you. When entering rage state, the Drask will suck in aether and lightning to supercharge itself. You can identify when to stop attacking because there'll be a slight pause between the first wave of lightning and the second. Once enraged, the Drask will shimmy backwards and shoot at you. But instead of shooting you one time, he shoots at you 3 times.
Boom headshot! Boom headshot! Boom headshot!
While it may sound intimidating, so long as you follow my advice and stay close, you shouldn't be able to get a shot anyway because you'd be next to it.
Boom headshot! Boom headshot! Boom headshot!
Rather than concerning yourself with the laser, concern yourself with what you're gonna do now that you're near him. If you weren't aggressive enough to cut off his tail before he got enraged, he becomes a Beyblade, and will be a faster, more potent threat, and a bigger pain in the ass. If you're just insane, like me, and you brought a hammer, then just expect him to do the same things, but faster. So you better react to those animations as soon as you can. On the flip side, if you cut off his tail during your hunt, you are greatly rewarded, because not only does he lose his ability to Beyblade fidget spin and lose a large portion of his hitbox, he's forced to do a certain attack that's easy to avoid. It's probably one of his more obvious animations, and so long as you are attacking his back and avoiding the gun, I don't think this will ever hit you. Following a very laggy shimmy to the side, the Drask will then stand up on its hind legs and slam its front legs into the ground. This is very slow, very easy to dodge, does not have that great range, and is easy to exploit. And that just about sums up the Drask. Credit to Chromosocks for asking for a Drask guide specifically. Hope this helps you out, my guy. I hope I'm not too late to help you out also, but hey, I made the guide. Also, for those of you watching, if you want more guides, don't be afraid to leave a comment down below. And if you want to help me be able to make more guides faster, please consider giving me money. Also, I might be opening a Patreon because I'm so poor. Deuces. Oh yeah, you know, subscribe. More Dauntless and stuff. Bye. Next video, I'm pretty sure is gonna be Helion, just because I like to kill him. Yeah.